You see this a lot. They're down here. And then they're like, okay. And they want you to start. And they're like, they're reading to you like this. Thank you. The last thing we want to hear is no or hear nothing. Silence. That's usually how it is. Usually it's silence. You go to the audition, they can love you in the room. It seems like they love you, right? And maybe they do. Maybe they like you a lot as a person. Maybe the casting director liked you a lot. Maybe they loved you. Maybe they fought for you. But then the client, the producer, the network, whoever the higher ups are, they wanted to go in a different direction. That's why you can't always read the room, you know? You can't always read the room. Plus, casting directors are people, and they're seeing lots of people. You don't know what's going on. They could be under the weather. A loved one could have passed away. They could be fighting with their boyfriend or girlfriend. I mean, you'd never know what's going on through their head. They could be starving. Maybe they haven't had their caffeine yet. So you cannot go by the way that they act toward you in the room. There's been times where I walk into an audition, I say hello to casting, and they're like this. You see this a lot. They're down here. And then they're like, okay. And they want you to start, and they're like, they're reading to you like this. Thank you. You know, after the scene's done, you get a thank you. And you're like, my God, what the fuck? What just happened in there? Then you get a call and you booked it. I mean, you never know. They could just be really focused too. They could be really focused on you. So you can't let any of that stuff get to you. Have other things going on. You got to have, that's why it's great to have a, hopefully I don't have a mic issue here. This thing is keeping moving around. You got to have other things going on, other hobbies. You know, maybe, you know, if you play sports, you know, obviously right now sports, you know, aren't even allowed because of the virus, but well, some are. I mean, like you could, if you play golf or if you go skiing in the winter, snowboarding, you know, whatever it is, whatever it is, what other social events or things you can do, you know, things that you can do to, this mic keeps moving around on me, it's driving me crazy. Good mic though, it's the Rode mic, the Rode Wireless. It was a gift from my brother actually. And it's been great. I'm trying to get used to the proper settings. So I may have some audio issues on some of these videos as I'm trying it out. But anyway, back to rejection. You got to have other things going on to stay busy. And it's really been hard during COVID, because during COVID, a lot of us have had more free time, right? I mean, I'm also a personal trainer and a lot of my clients have left the city. And on top of that, there are less castings. So it's easier to get caught up and focused on one specific casting that you went on. And that's not good. You got to have other other hobbies. You got to have other hobbies and good habits. So rejection is a bitch, but you got to deal with it and you got to move forward. Always be moving forward. Move forward. And if you do it right, you get to the point to where you will forget about, like literally forget about these castings. You will literally forget. Now with self-tape, if you don't mind the rejection, if you've gotten used to it, one thing that's great about self-tapes, you know, with everyone doing self-tapes now, is you can review yourself and watch yourself and critique yourself. And with the self-tapes, now what? You could do 20 takes, 30 takes, 50 takes. And that's amazing. That is amazing. You don't have that in the room, in the audition room, when you get called in. You know, it's often one or done, two if you're lucky. So do what you can to master not letting rejection get to you. See you soon. Like and subscribe.